What's up, everyone? Hello, hello. All right. Sound, picture. Cool. What? Oh, sorry. My girlfriend's leaving soon, and she's pretending to be upset that I didn't say bye before I started my stream. What's up, Garfield? All right. What was I? Oh, I was going for the map fragment, which I just got. So cool. Let's see. Let's go check out Muriel. There's also some incantations along that way that are dope. If any of you are wondering why I wasn't streaming on Monday, it's because I'm stupid. I'm sure some of you can probably relate to this, though. I'm sure some of you guys are stupid, too. Um, what's up, last protagonist? Bye, Felicia. um, so, because Monday was Labor Day and I didn't work and I didn't have my, like, normal routine, I totally forgot it was Monday. It felt like, Sunday or something. So it was like 10 p.m. and I was like, holy shit, it was Monday. Whoops. But yeah, I remembered a little late. It was 4-ish hours late. Need to go east. Wait. A little bit north, though, so I can actually go up. There we go. Whoopsie daisy. Should not have dodged back. Wow. It's a strong bear. This is Russian bear. In Russia, bear eat you. Bear eat you in every country. Bear's pretty much the same everywhere. They're bears. Okay, so let's see. Damn. True. I should not have done that. Oh, his claws inflict bleed too? That's dope. I meant that in like a sarcastic way too, like in the 80s, like action movies kind of way. I don't know if I'm ready for this fight. I'm just gonna leave my losses. Oh god. Oh my god, I just remembered how hard it is to get away from a rune bear on Torrent. That was legitimately terrifying. The shadow of the rune bear behind me jumping over the... Because I was in the middle of saying, rune bears, the way you get away from them is by, using elevation. They usually don't go after you. Then that bitch jumped after me. I almost crapped my pants. Live. What's up, puzzle-headed? 619. You, walked in at a weird time. It's not gonna get less weird, though. What's last protagonist? Yo, apparently the rune bears have gravel stone on their chests. Let's investigate. Let's walk back over to the bear. They also have dragon-like eyes. Yes, that one I was aware of. That one's really cool. All right. So there's the bear eyes, specifically ancient dragon eyes. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, no. Modern dragons don't have. Huh. Huh. That. Okay. So this is, I think, kind of what is possibly happening. The dragons are immortal, and I think that race is. I mean, it's gold, and the dragons are gold. I think that it's possible that dragons are. I mean, they're living gold. So I think it's possible that as something is filled up with gold, they become. I mean, I think you've said something similar to this before, Last Protagonist, but like at some point, you're so much gold that you're basically at the state of an ancient dragon. I think that um, being a beast might be part of it too. Oh. No? Okay. That's not what I... Maybe someone fed it a dragon heart? I mean... See, I don't know about that because, like, with that, what happens is, like, you're slowly consumed. Oh, Puzzleheaded said you're in Liurnia. There's something I'd like to bring to your... Yeah, what did you want to bring to my attention? Maybe someone fed it a dragon heart. Right, so with that, you're, like, slowly overcome by this, like, desire for more dragon hearts or something like that until you're slowly overcome with these urges until you lose your humanity and you become a dragon. And I don't know if that is necessarily what is happening to them because it doesn't... It seems like it's more about... Also, modern dragons don't actually have gravelstone scales. So what's happening to it is, like, beyond normal dragon communion. It's like it's... I mean, I think that it is possibly the reason why ancient dragons are immortal. Their essence still exists and is still present, and it's just, I think, going to take time for them to... If enough of their essence or whatever can collect in a creature, then it's basically an ancient dragon. Maybe. Do you have a sleep pot on you? There's something interesting in the description. I don't think I do. This is kind of a newish character. So I don't have, like, the recipe on me. Yeah, but, something like a quagmire or pulling you into a lullaby or something, or... I know that there's something about the juvenile scholars and the way that it says that their memories fade into oblivion, and one of the sleep items says something about fading into oblivion, I think. I don't remember. Probably just butchering all of that. Okay, so also, I need to investigate... I just wanted... Something that's kind of always bothered me. We don't have a good grasp on which fight this is. Like, which... Okay, so there's a Karian Knight there. Cuckoo Knight there. Don't know what the hell. Okay, so wait, what is... Oh, the Cuckoo are fighting... Okay, so it's... The Cuckoo are fighting the Carians. So it's that one. Oh, craftable item. Enchanted by the incantations of St. Trina. Like a lullaby or quagmire. I remembered the word quagmire. Its light purple haze irresistibly draws its victims down into sleep. Sweet dreams. Did I pass? I'm going the wrong direction also. N is for north in this game. Interesting. Like a lullaby or quagmire. Light purple haze irresistibly draws its victims down into sleep. I really like that description too, but yeah, it seems like it, sleep or, this purple haze has this way of, like, sort of guiding you or manipulating you. Oh, I needed to go... Ah. Okay. To go on the right this time. The thing I want to bring to your attention is the mist is described as a light purple haze. The reason I bring this up is because Ronnie... One sec. Because Ronnie uses that mist to put Kale to sleep during our first encounter with her. Really? No, I remember a mist. I never... I don't remember colors very... I'm red-green colorblind, so I don't... Color's not the first thing I notice. That is really good. I'm gonna remember to look for that next time. I'm sure you're right, but, like, that is... I mean, I am of the opinion that Mikola studied at Rhea Lucaria. I know that I'm going the wrong direction to get to Muriel, but I feel like there's goodies down here. Oh, there's a catacomb down here. In the darkness over here, or no? Oh. More of a blue haze. What's interesting is I believe this haze is covering all of Liurnia. That's why you find crabs in Liurnia that can inflict sleep. I wonder if that's related to, like a quagmire pulling you down irresistibly into sleep. I wonder if that's the curse. That is a really, really good thought. Because, like, what are the origins of that curse? We never really know. I've never thought about that. Like, it's definitely really important to this... What am I missing? Oh, I can't. Am I just, like, not seeing something in the dark over here? Maybe that item was just the only thing? Oh, there we go. The haze also manifests in the Age of Stars ending with the Dark Moon. You should fact-check me on that. I do think it's possible that there are different, like, colors of the haze. Like, I do think that it's... I think that pretty much everything in this game has, like, you know, there's no such thing as just fire. It's like... There's different kinds of fire. There's different kinds of, like, gold. So I'm thinking that there might be, you know, different kinds of, like, haze or mist, like there's literally an ice spell. Uh, oh wait, yeah. Borealis is called the freezing fog, and also, I'm pretty sure. Well, okay, that's more of a Dark Souls thing, but in Dark Souls, the world was originally like foggy and clouded, I think. So it could have something to do with this sort of original state, or like I think water has a lot to do with the Golden Order and like maybe Ronnie's ending and stuff, because there's not a lot of water in the Lands Between, and water is pretty closely associated with death a lot of the time. Like, you know, there's Tibia Mariners, just to name one thing off the top of my head. Just as a heads up, there's going to be an ad starting in just a couple seconds. Interesting. He's also manifest. Another thing is the big frenzy eye found near the lake. What if this fog is meant to keep the frenzy at bay? There has to be a reason why we find all the Shiburi grapes in Liarnia. That would actually make a lot of sense, because I think that sleep and madness are kind of two opposite ends of like a spectrum that your mind, your emotional state. Madness is basically like sensory overload and just like anguish and negativity and all these bad things. And sleep is just sort of, everything is sort of dulled and gone. So it's like, and I think that that's part of why lucidity, the Karian spell lucidity, cures both of those ailments, and it's part of why I think frenzy and sleep are both related to focus. Like, yeah, I think that they're basically two ends of a mental spectrum. So I think that that would actually make perfect sense for the sleep to be corralling the madness, if that's true. I have to look at this curse more. Trying to remember what items actually even mention the curse. I'll have to look that up later. Two sides of the same coin. Yeah, exactly. I don't know how much of what I just said you could hear because I was covered up by an ad. Oh my god. But basically, yeah, I think that frenzy or madness, whatever, is like hypersensitivity, hyper awareness. Everything, just you're aware of like everything to just an agonizing extent. Whereas sleep, all your senses are dulled, and you're sort of in a peaceful, sort of unconscious state. One might call sleep. I feel like I just described sleep in the most alien way possible. A sort of relaxing, unconscious state, wherein one hallucinates. But yeah, two sides of the same coin, and it's why I think lucidity basically returns you to like the middle point. You have a clear head. You're not hyper sensitive, hyper aware, overwhelmed, madness. You're not dulled to the point that you can't focus. You're right in the center. stop. Jesus, that was dumb of me. The caffeine and alcohol are removed from your system. Yeah, totally. It's a hard reset. And I'm pretty sure the mind stat is even what, like, affects focus. Like, the stat that both of those... Damn. I might come back here, because sometimes when my brain goes into lore mode, I get stupid, and imps also are my own personal hell. Just gonna put a mark here real quick. I'll remember to come back. I'm gonna go see Muriel like I planned on. Then I'm gonna go get those lightning incantations from that dude with that book in that place. Where is... Okay, yeah, that is the Karian Study Hall attached to the tower, which is interesting because that... I've never really considered this before, but that could imply that, you know... I mean, I've kind of had thoughts that the Karian family might be older than we think, and they might have had this sort of... Not necessarily an empire, because I don't think it was all one group, but I think it was like a series of like alliances. But anyway, I think it's possible that the Divine Towers might have been used by the Karian, the people associated with the Four Belfries. I think that they were allies. Pretty sure I passed Site of Grace around here somewhere before I fight this, Okay, I see it over there. I don't want to fight the Tibia Mariner without something to respawn me a little bit closer. I thought I spotted a ray of gold or something. Maybe I'm crazy. Is this, where are the crabs that inflict sleep? I'm curious. I gotta go check that out. I'm just gonna fight the Tibia Mariner. They're usually not that tough. These die quivers? Thanks, bro. Yeah, he's like right in front of me, so... What? I've never seen him that far out. If I walk out here, am I even gonna... Like, is he gonna despawn? But yeah, oh, so one of the reasons a haze it might be associated with sleep is because I think that sleep is kind of like a halfway point between life and death. Water, like I said, you know, I think has a lot to do with death, so a haze could be seen as, you know, I guess, water light. Diet water. I think there's a big crab in the academy town that can inflict sleep. Cool. I will remember to check that out soon. Not very effective, but whatever. I guess he is a water tank. We playing by Pokemon rules up in here? The thing's about to explode. I'm not stupid. Okay, well then I got killed by the explosion. Okay, I'm gonna come back here and look at that thing on their backs. That's interesting. Oh, there's also a thing I would like to show you guys on the side of... I talk about it every so often. The side of the Tibia Mariners boat, ferry, whatever. There are... Okay, where the hell did he go? There are... I'll just show you real quick before I get into this whole deal. Little stars with like a sort of wavy pattern going through them, like threading through. Sorry, I just kind of caught my attention. So, I am of the opinion that, like, death kind of takes place in a river in the sky kind of thing. Like, there are a lot of cultures that might, like, that might sound a little silly, but there are a lot of cultures that actually saw, like, the Milky Way as, like, a silver river in the sky. I think that the afterlife was about getting into the heavens with the stars. Maybe before being, like, recycled somehow? I don't know. The cosmos might turn death into life. There you go. It's like this world turns life into death, and the cosmos might turn death into life. Like, I think it might work backwards. Which is why there might be, like, a difference between, you know, the life force of the stars and everybody else's. The normal people. Not dodge that. Alright. Fighting Houdini over here. Alright. Let's just see if we can speed this up a little bit. Excellent. Interesting how he uses the... I mean, I guess this should have been obvious, but like the way he uses the horn as like an oar. Like he did this sort of like pivot thing with it that I thought was really cool. What the... who is... Oh, it's B. That's cool. Sure. See if he's got some, maybe he's got some dialogue or something. Some cool attacks. Oh!
My hero.
That... that's cool that he gets to, like, you know, just kill them outright. I had Sacred whatever, then I'd be able to too, I guess. I forgot what it's called. Sacred... Blade? Where? Even D doesn't know. It's just like, I'm following you, dude. Okay, I'm gonna let D take care of those guys. For this one. Because he's unlucky. Screw this guy in particular. That was very lucky timing. He was like right about to do something bad. You can summon D here, right? Like I just saw a gold thing on the ground and I was like, that's interesting. I don't remember. I did not know that really. One hit, Jesus. Really? Okay. Did I just actually dodge that, or did it... Whatever. Skeletal bandit ashes. I don't know. I lost the accent. Because I didn't say... I meant to say, like, skeletal. And I accidentally pronounced the T, and it just became too coherent. Oh, there's that dude that I'm gonna kill for that thing. Sneaky, sneaky. No, I'm sneaking. You can't see me because I'm using stealth. I convinced him that I was sneaking. Oh. Interesting. Oh, I kind of thought that... You know, I'm gonna get that, thing nearby first. There's a Sighted Grace up here. Also, I can level up, so I should do that. I don't want to have to, like, come all the way back here if I die. Well, I thought I could level up. Okay. A little bit more. Yeah. Alright, so let's do more damage. I need to hurt things harder. Poison armament, I have the Flame of Frenzy, that's tempting. Oh, it doesn't really, it only works on, like, Tarnished, right? So, less tempting. Alright, now let's see what we can do. Also, how much damage would an incantation actually do against him? I imagine fire is not, like, super useful against a guy in, like, metal armor, but I could be wrong. Not a bad amount. Whoopsie daisy. Extra whoopsie daisy. I might be used to picking fights with people that are just anywhere. I might need to relearn humility. I'm sure I can beat this guy though. It's just a dude. There we go. Gotta get a little bit more health. Ooh, it spun him around. Yikes. Dodged right into that one. I'm just gonna go see Muriel. I don't need that stuff from that guy that badly. This is not worth just, like, trying to prove to myself that I can beat this guy. These stone things, so, like, I've mentioned this in some previous streams. I am of the opinion that these square-ish, like, kind of sharp-sided stones are possibly from, like, the result of actual, like, stone magic or earth magic being used to shift the earth, because a lot of it just, like, okay, wow, really fortunate that this bridge is here, huh? How fortunate that these two stone pillars make a bridge. Like, I think that that's on purpose. It's like literally lining each side, and also younger rock is gonna be more jagged because it hasn't been weathered down. Stone crags. What's a stone crag? I mean, I know it is it just like a sort of a fissure? Like the Grand Canyon or something? Guess I don't know what a crag is specifically. I know that it's one of the wallpapers in Pokemon. Jagged piece of rock, I think. I don't really know. That's cool. That bear's suspicious. Wait, is this... Why is this supposed to be, like, attacked by the bear? Holy hell. It's just a regular bear, though. Cool. Hefty beast bones. Wow, that really kind of just, like, rubs some salt in the wound. I was just thinking of the Dark Souls intro, arch trees, stone crags, and everlasting dragons. Oh, right. This area actually looks really, really cool from above. Alright, that was almost. Alright, yeah, let's get a little sky. I don't mean to do that, that's fine. Get a sky view. Okay, it's too, like, misty right now. Yeah, it's kind of hard to get a good view of what I'm talking about. Surprise, surprise, it's crappy weather in the area. This place is like England or something. Alright, let's get past these jabronis chilling out around the fire. Using Tablet Man as a bridge. Disrespectful, probably. Thank God I was invincible while I was touching this. Can they even see the site of grace, or am I just sort of standing there fondling the air? It looks awesome, though. Yeah, let's see if I can maybe get the time, or get the weather to change with the time. Okay, cool. Yeah, so you can see here how it's possible that this was meteorites also. Or this could be like a large impact crater. Like we've seen what happens when we throw like gravity shards and gravity stones and stuff. This could be the sort of jagged rocks that come out of a giant meteorite or something. No idea. Alright, now let's go check out my favorite dog. Ariel. So now I need to go south and up. I missed it. Oh, I see. Oh, that is weird. Oh, holy shit. I'm not even mad, that was just... Wow. One hit. Okay. Let's just get the hell out of here. Yeah. Stop blowing holes in my ship! Bro, respectfully? Like, can you not, though? Beginning to lose my chill. You won't like me when I'm not chill. Was it a headshot? I didn't actually see it. Like, I guess headshots are a thing in the game, so... For anyone that, I guess, hasn't noticed this or looked around before, this, first of all, like, was that little sort of try. I don't remember what it's called. That little symbol only appears also in Mana Celis. Usually, it's like a 4 quatrefoil, so that's a trifoil. Um, Normally, it's a quatrefoil. It's like a 4-leaf clover looking thing. This 3-leaf clover only appears like here and Mana Celis. So I think these are both old, really old structures. This is a Knight Maiden. It's doesn't matter. She's Nox. Definitely Nox. And then there's something about. Oh yeah. There's a symbol. I need to look into. Oh no, that's at the top of the demi-human queen staff because the Carians gave it to them. Do I have that actually? I do. All right. All right, so let's go check it out. Oh, it is a little different. All right. I stand corrected. I never noticed that there are 2 glintstones here, though. Interesting. The thing that kind of freaked me out originally was this actually looks a lot like a symbol that shows up on a fire monk headband. So let's go look for some fire monks nearby.
Well,
Actually, let's just talk to Muriel
I
first.
welcome you to the Church of Vows. I am Muriel, steward of this sacred chamber. My apologies for the unseemly state of affairs. Do you know the origin of this place? How it came to be known as the Church of Vows? Well, that is a shame. But who
Something
can
that is
blame
interesting
you?
also is that there are
Has
2
caused us,
peaks
all
on
of
this.
us, to lose sight of
There's
something
like the
very dear.
Night
It
Maidens
is
have
here,
like twin
at the
crowns.
Church
There's
of Vows,
twin
that the great
moons,
houses of the
probably
Earth
like dark
Tree
moon,
and
full
the
moon.
are joined
I think that the
by
idea of twins
matrimonial bond between
or like
red-haired
2
Radagon and Renala
like a
of
duality
the
or
full moon.
two-ness. One thing
And
that is
so
2
our
is
church
potentially a
holds
bigger
in
part
view
of
the monuments of both houses.
the Nox and Liurnia
the
stuff.
Earth Tree of the capital and the Academy of Rea Lucaria.
Never looked at his eye. Gross. Just kind of looks shriveled up.
Oh, was there some? You are free. I would serve as your guide if you find anything, unless perhaps, in which case I will
I'll ask him some stuff later. Okay, so fire monks. That's this monument is probably to the Second War. Yeah, this is where they ended it. They married Radagon and Renala. Usually they put these monuments where like a battle actually happened, or someplace significant to the actual war that it's describing. I don't think that the location is irrelevant at all. Gross. So, right, so that Renala and Radagon married there, and that ended the Second Liurnian War. Okay, so let's see. Symbol on there. Bands. Okay, quite a bit different than what I was remembering, but that is why we checked. Definitely not the symbol. Really don't remember what that thing is, or I really don't know what that thing is. I think it could be the Twin Bird, but That is 100, like, it's like trying to figure out what an abstract painting is, you know? I don't even know if there is an answer, or if it's just sort of like a cool thing that they put on their headbands. Whoopsie. Oh, here I go killing again. Cool. Jump attacks do a lot of poise damage. More poise than normal, so. Firemonk Greaves, those are heavy. Very, very heavy. I want to say that there's some cool incantation, like Power Within or something. Flame Cleanse Me. The most amazing incantation in the game. Almost required, in my opinion. Not really, but it just makes getting through the Lake of Rot bearable. Is the Lake of Rot even... No, the Lake of Rot's, I guess, completely optional, right? Weird thought. Okay, so the Black Knife Catacombs are up here. Oh, let's talk to, Roger, whatever. I haven't talked to him since his incident.
Ah, we meet again after all. I apologize for any offense given by my bearing.
You can actually even see
to move, you see.
little, like, there is
What do you need?
Deathroot sticking out from, like, the sides of his chair or whatever, and there are flies sort of buzzing around him. I think the flies literally come from the Deathroot itself, too, because it's got little, like, bug wings on it, if you look closely. Like, this is really gross, but Deathroot is, I think Deathroot is actually meat. It's growing from a body. It is a root that grows out of a body from a body. It's a meat root. I can't unthink that, so now you can't either.
Ah, you defeated Godric and claimed yourself a great rune.
Sorry, I'm paralyzed and plagued by bugs.
Looks like we both got what we wanted out of Stormvale.
Half paralyzed.
Well done, friend.
If
Something
you
to mark
hit
the
Godwin's
occasion.
Stormvale corpse,
Go on.
it bleeds.
Take it.
So yeah, meat stuff.
As you might have guessed,
Yuck.
I still can't move. My fighting days
To
are
say the
behind me.
least.
No need to be polite.
Yuck.
I've no use for it anymore. Ah, so you've met Dee. Dee is an old friend. We found ourselves journeying together for a time, bound by our exploration of death. But our paths have since diverged, never again to cross. Though that's
Yeah,
hardly an uncommon
he
fate
became a
for two
zealot,
friends.
and you're woke.
Dee was telling me that he discovered the mark of the centipede. The centipede is an ancient
Take it you're
symbol of the
not a
cosmos.
fan of
As
Beyond
long as
Burgers,
whoever
Tim.
finds and
I
uses
don't.
it is
I
not
actually like
nefarious
Beyond
by
Burgers.
nature, then we may be able to form an alliance.
I just
If only I could
think
speak to them in
the
person.
idea of like
And if they were
a
like you, all the better.
it's like reverse Beyond Burgers. Instead of plants being made into a meat product, it's meat being made into a plant product. New meat lettuce. Are your burgers bland? Put some meat lettuce on there. It's just a second patty. You're just removing the lettuce and putting a second patty on. Oh. Have I heard of the black knife? Blah, 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 blah. I don't remember what she says. Knight of Black Knives? Have you heard of the Knight of Black Knives?
Would you like now?
Plants if they had less nutrients. Now imagine a plant, but it's less healthy for you and gross.
You are so very warm. Then good day to you, my dear.
Wasn't there, don't you have, more to say to me?
Would you like me now?
Okay. Like, don't you had something to secretly tell me?
You are so. Then good day.
Good day to you too. And I meant that super passive aggressively. Yo, another trifoil. And Stormvale, the Chapel of Anticipation was... Wait, this is Lindell. I don't know what to make of that. I wonder if... Thanks, Fear, as they say in England. I wonder if Fia can kill you with that last bit of HP drain. That would be... Can you even hurt yourself in here? Like, you know, obviously you'd have to lower your own health to such a point that you're at, like, 5% health. It's 5% of your max health, though. I don't think it's, 5% of your current health. Okay, actually what I'm going to do is... There is a, I need my cracked Twiggy. Crystal for my flask. It allows me to do things without consequences, and I need that in my life. I feel that I perform much better when I'm not accountable for my actions. I thrive, really. Okay. So, now that we've performed quick test against the enemy, the real first fight begins. Where is the music? Thank you. God, he really loves spamming that jump move. Oh, okay, I walked into the poison. Oh my god, chill with the jumping and the poison and the... Do you know any other attacks? Okay. Your funeral, dude. fine. Jesus Christ! He was toying with me the whole time. Okay. Do I not have enough FP for Lutzel? Interesting. What him? Alright, I guess I'll just try that another time. I love their music. I do too. Their music is awesome. Should not be running away from him. Oh god. Run, 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 run. Okay. I think if I can just keep this fire attack up. Oh, whoops. If I can keep the fire attack up, I'll be good. Whoa. Damn. Oh, I wasn't in range of the summon either, was I? I wasn't in range of the... Maybe I was. And no, I am. I just don't have enough FP. So I will... distract him. Actually, I'm gonna make that one the... Ding-a-ling. Well, that didn't work at all. Okay. Okay. I'm just gonna take him out with fire and be a little bit more careful. I'm being a little dumb. I think I need more FP. Okay. Just got stunned, I guess, by a laser. The boys didn't fare very well. They did not. They fared very poorly. They just got taken out by, like, the AoE stuff pretty much immediately. Do I have... temporarily boost... something. I guess... physical attack, that might help. I wanted to check my talismans too. Jesus. I'm gonna come back. I need to level up more. This game is different than the other Dark Souls games. I need to remember that. I feel like I got put into a mentality with those games where it's like, you know, you need to get through this. this game, I think, is very much designed. There's lots of stuff to do. Alright, let's use some fire on these guys. Oh my god. Wow. Also, wait, what is on their backs? Let's look at that for a sec. Because at the capital, it's like a flower or something. Or like a tree. It's like they're part tree is kind of what I think it describes. Maybe they're putrid and rotting, kind of like the tree is. Like, it says that they might be part tree already. I've kind of been wondering if, let's go through some dungeons over here. Like, there's a fun one. Here. Kind of looks like some kind of wax. Also, welcome to chat. Preaker eyes. I might have totally butchered that. Preaker is fine. Cool. Did I just totally, yeah, go in the wrong direction? Looks like some kind of wax. It could be wax. I'm thinking it might be like, I think that the full bloom variant of what they're wearing says that they might be part tree already, and that they went through some process to give them never-ending life or something. The tree growing out of them, though, is supposed to be a sign that the pact is breaking down. So I'm wondering if, like, a piece of an immortal tree was put into them, and they didn't really know what would happen long term, and long term, and the tree part kept growing. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe the tree part lasted longer than the people part. It's like the top and the bottom Erd tree. What do you mean by that? I've actually had a thought about, like, sort of like, oh, the top is the full bloom and the bottom is the putrid ones. Oh, interesting. Yeah, I've had theories about, like, there being, like, a sort of there might have been a tree underground that was, or maybe even that the roots of the Erd tree could be worshipped as a sort of inverted tree by the people underground. But that is really interesting. Crystal cave moss. Oh, I should have equipped that. Oh, I have tear poison. Okay, need to remember that. Bats. Oh, I think this is where... maybe? No. I was gonna say this is where you can get the mushroom stuff. Mushroom set. Just kinda hoping that would be a backstab. Suppose it's just the connection of decay or maybe even corruption. Not sure if the putrid guys are actually related to Godwin, though. Yeah, I'm not sure. I think that they might just be, like, dudes that were... I think that maybe part of the tree that they're protecting, part of the minor Erd tree that they're protecting is in them, sort of giving them life. So, like maybe if the tree starts to... oh God. If the tree starts to become, you know, putrid and infested, so do they. This is not good. I'm going to die. I hate those bat things so much. You know, I think I'm going to go back to Limgrave for a minute, because I think I rushed out of there a little bit. Okay, is there actually even anything to do over here? Because I don't want to just run around aimlessly. Wait, did I ever... Okay, I'm gonna fight that dude. Leonine Misbegotten. I think that I'm a high enough level and everything to probably take him on at this point. Hopefully. I do think that it's possible that the commoners, like almost all of the commoners, are related to Godwin, though. Like, I think that it's possible that Godric was just like a commoner that became a demigod by grafting a bunch of tarnished to himself. Oh my god. Alright. Nipped him on the ass at the end there. The coastline area arena is so cool, reminds me of Storm King. Yes, the coastline area is awesome. I am of the opinion that this is actually where, well, not this exact place. I think that one of these beaches, either maybe, are where the Tarnished came from, like, or left from. This is where they give the Marika, or Melina gives us the echoes of Marika, where she tells them, one day, like, you'll return, and I'll give back what I took from you and you'll return. I think they were supposed to go to this tower of return, and it would take them to the capital, and they could, I think they had a system in place for things, or they were going to have a system in place. I think things went wonky. I also think that this, what is called a Moan Grave, is possibly a grave of like a demigod, because I think that that circle in the middle, first of all, looks like it could have like fingerprints around the sides, and maybe even like lines coming out from it, like it's supposed to be the like mending rune of death or whatever, or like the rune of the sort of death crest. It's also possible that this is the so like the runes, the golden runes. Once you get up to like Lord's rune, there's like a black hole that forms in the center. And I see that as like, you know, saying you're strong enough, something has changed inside of you, and that's what this could represent. I think this could be a demigod grave. Okay, so let's move on to the back over here. Oh, let's go talk to Raya. She's cool. She's chill. It looks like the fingerprint shield could fit in that hole. It's possible. There are a bunch of those graves in like Lindell's like graveyard too, which has made me think that that's why they could be demigods. Like there are actually quite a few of those around. But it could have been, I guess multiple fingerprint shields could have been made too. Here. Also, we should consider where the hell these crystals came from, because I feel like they're not supposed to be here. You know? Like, crystals don't just... There aren't just, like, crystals on the ground flying around. That... I feel like that's not how it's supposed to work. I'm not, like, a geologist, obviously. But, it's weird. No, thank you. You just stay over there. Jesus Christ! Wonder if it has to do with the dragon or if the dragon came after. I think that it could be possible that, like, the Three Fingers was more... Like, maybe Three Fingers were more common before. Like, there was, like, an age of, like, the Three Fingers before the Golden Order. So it's possible that those graves could have been made by, like, each... So, it's implied that each demigod had their own two fingers, I think. What if each of the demigods used to have a three fingers, and that's just, like, their three fingers sort of creating the tombstone of their demigod, or something. I do think that if you mean the dragons, the modern dragons, I think there might be something to the east here. The modern dragons, I think, are really, really old, because the fire giants kicked some ice dragons off of the mountaintop, like, you know, obviously a really long time ago, way, way before the war against the ancient, or war against the giants. Meant the glintstone dragon and all the crystals, but I like hearing about this. Oh, I see what you mean. There had to, That is a good point, though. Yes, the crystals could have come from like the dragon that. Well, you know, it's also possible that glintstone could have a sort of corrupting effect. Whoops, not what I meant to do. Because I think that Smaug. I keep saying Smaug. It's. The dragon. I don't remember what the name of the dragon is. He ate a lot of sorcerers, and that's why it's Smaug now. Yeah, I can't hurt this thing at all, really. So it ate a bunch of sorcerers, and I think it said that the glintstone within them corrupted him. It might have even used the word corrupted, but that could be me just sort of confirmation biasing this whole thing. So it is possible that, like, the glintstone is either related to the curse, or that, I mean, yeah, it could be related to the curse. It could be growing because there's just, like, glintstone kind of growing out of control or something. Like, it could could be something like a weed that sort of grows uncontrollably if it's not maintained or something. That is total guesswork, though. Smaug ate sorcerers too. That's nice. He followed Ornstein's footsteps and became a dragon. Oh yeah, that's right. He used to like the. Why can't No, it's like Smarag, right? Or Smarag, or I can't remember what that dragon's name is. The hell? I'm just gonna look it up. The Glintstone dragon. It's like driving me crazy. I'm just gonna sit here and like. Smarag. Smarig? Smarig, cool. Oh, I guess Smarig? Yeah, I knew the whole time. I actually, like, even forgot that I guessed that. Interesting. So these guys and Silver, I think, have a connection to the moon for sure. Because, like, all their weapons, they're, like, explicitly, I think, said to be shaped like crescent moons. And there's, like, a bunch of things that imply, like, they're basically derived from things that came from space. And they kind of look like aliens anyway. Okay, I was just being show-offy. Do I have enough to level up? Where is Smarag? What are their connections to St. Trina? Those crab... Oh, right. The crab, I need to find that. Connections to St. Trina. Those crabs have sleep breath or something, right? Or am I being a dummy? I am gonna find those right now, because I totally don't remember them. Did I already get... Now, it'd be faster if I used the horse. Those horses... faster than people. Is it horses or horse-eye? Horsem? Ooh, piece of candy. The candy was a trap. So, oh, whoa, okay, I think I remember there's like a weird spot with crabs. Or with some crabs. It's a weird little nook. Meant to go along this way. They're in this little sort of indentation area, I think. The crabs that I'm looking for, anyway. Describing it terribly, but that's why I can never... Maybe he forgot about me? Okay. That's definitely not a crab. Bears are the exact opposite of crabs, and that's just a scientific fact. You, crab. Dost thou even sleep? You are correct. So, also, like I said before, I am red-green colorblind, which affects more than you might think, not just red and green. Is this like a... It's kind of like not a normal color crab, right? Like it's got like a sort of blue-green tinge to it or something? Like is it... or like light purple? Gross. It doesn't really have a whole lot of other notable... It's a very cool tone than the normal green-brown one. Right. So, but other than that, I mean, it just kind of looks like a crab. Which is strange, because, you know, yeah, I'd expect something, I guess, other than just a coloration, but... Yeah, I think that Mikola trained here, learned magic here, for sure. Mikola's... like, the incantations that he... First of all, Mikola's very, very smart. He made several Golden Order... He made several Golden Order incantations himself. And, they involve using, intelligence along with faith. So I think that... And also there's a bunch of, like, Nicola's lilies and St. Trina's lilies, and... If I'm gonna get kind of speculative, this part can be a little contentious, so I don't always... I wait a little bit, I guess, to get to this. I am of the opinion that the rune inside the amber egg is Nicola's. Because the Great Runes, in my opinion, follow a pattern of, like, all of the ones that are Radagon and Renala's are, like, in the same direction. Like, they're kind of like a circle with the line, like, to the kind of, like, left of the circle. The Golden Lineage is in, like, the middle of the circle, and then the ones that are Radagon and Marika have the line to the side. Because it's kind of like, you know... Bro, you just crabbing up on me that whole time? He deserves the win. I can't even be mad. Dude really took his time. I'm still mad though, actually. I can't be too mad because he deserved that, but damn. What the hell was I just talking about? Where I got crabbed. Crab term... Wait, crab term? I thought you said crabinated or something, or... Crab... I don't know. There's, like, I feel like There's a crab pun in there somewhere. He was crab-termined. Oh, like Okay. Oh, there's a side of grace over here with a squatting gentleman. Thanks for that.
Oh, well. It's been a long while. It's
Big.
me, Patches the Untethered.
It's me.
still
Yeah,
in
like you're
business,
just
if you
some
can
little
believe it.
dude.
Now I'm my only supplier, so I haven't got much. Patches Emporium. By the way, have you met that girl, Raya? She's a strange one, but I believe she was in need of help. Not that it's any of my business.
Oh, right.
but
So,
if
with the
she
Great
rings your
Runes.
bell, why not lend her an ear?
Like, there's even... Godric's... No, Morgoth's Great Rune says
You're
that it
making your way to
proves
the Erd Tree,
that he
no?
is the true Lord of Lindell.
I heard
And it,
something
it,
that
it
might
proves that he
help.
is of the Golden Lineage.
A
Which
special
I think means
means
that
of
Great
reaching
Runes
your destination.
can prove
Have you ever
who
seen
your
an iron
parents
version?
were.
The clunky contraptions
And,
are whirlwinds of sickles and spiked wheels.
Yeah, Radon and
Long
Rykard's
They were
are both
endowed
the
with a
same.
spell
They
of
just, like,
transposition.
they look exactly
And
the
get
same, they're just
this,
different colors.
A surviving virgin sits at the bottom of the big water wheel.
It
in the
says that
Academy of
Morgoth and
Rhea
Mohg's
Lucaria.
Great Rune should
Its
have been the same.
transpositional
They're both
powers fully
Anchor Runes, along with
intact.
Godric's.
So right, if you get caught
And
in it
Melania's
on
is on the
purpose,
side,
it'll chuck you
the
out
same
straight at the
side
base of
that,
the Erd Tree. Or so I'm told.
that the Great Rune of the Great Rune of the Unborn, that's what it's called. The Great Rune of the Unborn is on. And it's even called the Unborn, and it's Nicola is supposed to be like, he's cursed with eternal childhood. And he's literally inside of an egg right now, even. Like he's literally unborn currently, presently. And his whole thing is like, rebirth is like his whole deal. So I really think that that's his Great Rune. He might have turned it into like a primal glintstone or something, like the amber, because it's primal amber, whatever. But that is my opinion.
Oh yeah.
Like I think he
Great
totally
story, isn't it?
studied here.
I'll tell you as many
and
times as you like.
Somehow
There's a surviving iron
Radagon
virgin at the bottom
had
of
this
the big
Great
water
Rune
wheel
egg.
in the Academy of Rhea Lucaria.
I don't think this is a stretch at all.
And
Yeah, I
heard
personally think it makes a
if
lot of
you let
sense.
yourself
Some
get
people don't
caught
like
in
it.
It'll chuck you out straight at the base of the Erd Tree.
There's probably arguments against it.
Cheers for that.
Nicola cast aside his Great Rune like Ronnie. But unlike Ronnie, he didn't have to kill himself to do it. He actually, like, might have, sort of, though. Like, not... So I've said that I think that sleep is in a state, like, kind of between life and death. I think that sleep still can kind of involve your soul. Like, all of the soulless demigods are called slumbering demigods. So I think that it's... what he did was more like... I mean, I do think that they have to die to make the primal glintstone, but I think that not having it and the fact that he is a demigod could just mean that he is sleeping, and that's why he won't wake up. I'm also of the opinion that Great Runes are their souls. Like, runes are souls, I think. Like, just, and it makes a lot of sense when you think, literally, it serves the exact same function as souls did in Dark Souls. The runes do. So, like mechanically within the game. Where is Raya? Wasn't she like here or something? Why did? Maybe through unalloyed gold. Yeah, he could also be the source of unalloyed gold, though. I'm still not sure what the hell that is. Or, like, I guess the Halig tree could be the source?
Hello.
How did Radagon get it?
Please.
If you're asking how he
Over
got
here.
the amber egg, then,
Hello.
he is really
It's
close
rather
to Nicola.
chilly here,
I'm
isn't
not
it?
super sure,
My
but like
mistress sent me off on an errand.
a lot of the
but I was
incantations that
accosted
mention
by a ruffian,
like I
and
think
now I'm in a
the
bind.
two
Could I ask
rings
you
of
lend a
light
hand?
are
Perhaps
both
that thug made off with a
they were
precious
both
necklace.
gifts from Nicola to his
I
father.
need someone to
And
retrieve
Radagon's
it.
ring of light was a
Only
gift from Radagon
he too
back to Nicola.
is
So, I mean, they were
tarnished.
close enough
If you've any
to sort of
qualms
look
confronting
into
your
the
own,
foundations
I
of the
shall
Golden Order
find
themselves, like together.
Oh, thank you dearly. What a blessing. The thug should be resting at an abandoned ease. The thug should be please.
So, I think that Radagon would have been close to Nicola, just in some way. I mean, it would have been possible that Nicola gave it to him, like entrusted it to him to watch it, and Radagon could have maybe given it to Renala because I'm actually of the opinion that that Radagon did not want to leave his wife, that he kind of had to. I think that the reason he keeps the sword by his side that was given to him by his wife is just because he like still loves her and can't, like, you know, if you're gonna be the king consort, can't be carrying around the sword that you got from the other queen, the queen that you just left. That's really, it shows that you're not committed to your queen. So he reforged it, I think, to kind of disguise it. But I mean, it's essentially that thing is basically their marriage ring. I mean, it's the equivalent of a marriage ring, in my opinion. And I think that he more or less, it's not unheard of to reforge marriage rings when you remarry. I just think he did. You usually do that to remember a spouse.
What are you looking at?
You don't
Trying to
keep
start something, mate?
stuff from a previous marriage to spite them. Like, it's not really how it works.
Ah, that necklace what you're after, is it? Well, show me what it's worth to you, and I'll consider parting ways with it. I'm not in love with it or nothing. You're a shrewd one, she. First,
Okay. Do I have the funds?
decided to you'll be wanted.
Yeah, I want the necklace too.
All right, things know your bloody idea, mate.
He's like, I don't trust you, man. And I was like, what if I told you I'd like to buy some of your crawfish, please?
Oh. All right.
You're all right, kid.
I could be persuaded to sell you. You're tarnished too, ain't you? Can you see it then?
Oh, here comes one of my favorite lines in the whole game.
I mean, I can't see it at all no more. Makes no bloody sense anyway. Why some no-name shithead like me should get called to the lands between.
Not that, but
joke,
it's
you ask me.
It's a good line too.
Maybe something went tits-o with it. Maybe it's been broke for a good long time. The Earth Tree, I'm saying. Oh. So you met the girl, did you? All right, well, sod the particulars of the matter. But it ain't my fault she's stupid enough to get juice.
Stupid enough.
Anyway, lucky she ain't died on the bloody Never met someone with a taste for prawn. We'd make good mates, I reckon. I'll be seeing you.
I guess this is not where he says it. Amazing. What line? Whenever he says America's tits. Like, that is, I think, one of the only swears in the game that really uses, like, in-game stuff in the way that you would say, like, you know, like, Jesus Christ! Like, America's tits, man! Like, it really opens up your mind to, like, how they could have sworn or how they could have swore. It's fun to think about.
Hello again.
Hello
Welcome to Patch's
again.
Emporium.
Man.
Oh yeah. Great story, isn't it? I'll tell you as many times as you like. There's a surviving Iron Virgin at the bottom of the big water wheel in the Academy of Rhea Lucaria. And I heard if you let yourself get caught in it, it'll chuck you out straight at the base of the Erd tree.
Wow, really? That would be so convenient. And perfect. Almost too good to believe, but since it's coming from someone as trustworthy as you, I'll... Whatever. I'm not even good at pretending that you're trustworthy. Wasn't it... Oh, a little bit north. Really puts their culture into perspective. Wait, what culture? I totally forgot what I was talking about, like, probably 5 seconds ago. My brain is... Oh, America's... it's...
The thug should be
yeah, it does
resting
put their
at an
culture into...
abandoned
Really makes you
home down
think,
the
man.
way. Please, I must have the
America's
necklace
tits,
back.
really, it's thought-provoking.
Oh yes, that is my missing necklace. Thank you kindly. Did I forget to announce myself?
Sorta.
I am Raya, in the service of Lady Tanith of the Volcano Manor. I seek stalwart Tarnished,
Look at that posture.
who might join our house. You are very brave yourself. Not only a steady hand, but
She
a
looks
steady
like one of
heart.
those,
Merciless.
like,
Even
angled
to your own
bracket, like, or
kind.
like a less than.
Such strength is precisely
greater
what my
than.
mistress seeks. Please, take this.
Digging the pop collar, though.
Brave Tarnished. Seek the Altus Plateau, the realm of the Erd
The
Tree.
realm of the Earth.
Most
You mean, like,
Tarnished are
that
doomed
place
to
up there?
wander
You
the
don't have to call it a realm,
outskirts
bro.
of the
Like,
lands between,
you just point to it.
peering wistfully at the towering Erd Tree. But you are no ordinary Tarnished. And the Volcano Manor will... Oh,
Alright.
this land of Liurnia is connected to the Altus Plateau by the Grand
Lift of
Lift
Dectus.
But the lift has been defined instead at the base of the valley.
Oh, actually,
near
okay,
the
so that's
Grand
what I was
Lift.
thinking of.
There's an old tunnel.
The old
It
tunnel.
was excavated from both
I forgot
ends,
she's the one that says that.
linking Liurnia to the Altus
The fact that it was
Plateau.
excavated from
I
both
have
ends
faith in you. A champion
is
through and through.
so incredibly
I do
important.
hope that we can meet again.
Because that pretty much means the people at the top had an alliance with the people at the bottom. Which is strange because it's like, how did they did they just, like, repel down there? Did they magic-y dragonfly? I don't know. But, they were allies. The people from Liurnia and the people from the Altus Plateau, because they excavated that from both directions at once, and I guess they met in the middle. Oh my god, how far away? Would have been a lot faster to go to that first. I really should have grabbed these runes a while ago, because now that I'm thinking about it, I think this is like 5,000 or something. It's kind of a lot. Yeah. Okay. I am gonna go fight... well, I don't even need to fight him. I don't need to fight the actual dragon to get the key. I am going to fight some of these Albinorics along the way, though. Oh, that's right. So one of the other things that implies that they come from outer space. They came from outer space. What is the item that says that? I probably don't have it. The Albinoric pot, I think. There's like a quote from the Cuckoos that says, like, look at their defiled blood. It's unlike anything from our world, or from this realm. They're essentially calling them aliens. I think that gold is to light as silver is, like, to darkness, basically. I think that it's sort of this, like, interesting reverse form of life, though, maybe? Like, I think that there could possibly be, like, two sort of, like, you know, living, and then those living within death, or those living in the cosmos. I think it would be interesting if in the cosmos the rules were kind of like backwards from how it is normally, and I think I said this earlier, but like, yeah, like life turning to death here, but death turning to life in the cosmos. That's actually why I think that returning to the roots was like a whole thing with like the Great Tree. I think that, or, you know, with the Erd Tree. I think that there was a tree before the Erd Tree, or, you know, possibly the Erd Tree is just the newest form of that tree, maybe. I think that the Great Tree was this tree, and that it was really, really, really tall. Like, the branches went up into the heavens. And I think that you were supposed to return to the tree's roots so that you could travel up the roots through the tree into the heavens, like water would. So yeah, I think that the Tibia Mariners would bring you to the roots, bring you wherever, and then you would just continue to travel through the water. Is this the actual? Oh, this is the one with the, Yeah, this is... Yeah, Glintstone Dragon Snarag is here. Totally thought he was up on the, Moonlit Plateau. Nice. Didn't do as much as I would have liked, but that's okay. Oh, something I'd actually just like to point out with these dragons real quick. So they are actually blind. The glintstone has grown over their eyes. Like, it kind of specifically. Or it could have grown... It could have grown from their eyes. I think it grew from their eyes. I hadn't even thought of that. Anyway. Ice dragons, I think, also... Like, I don't think ice dragons have eyes at all. But I guess there's only one that we can actually see, so never mind. I don't think that Borealis, the one ice dragon that we've seen, has eyes. Cool. Honestly, I love fighting dragons. They're so fun in this game. That just one hit me? Okay, well, screw you, I got what I came here for. Every time I'm like, starting to vibe, they're like, do you remember that you're way too low of a level to be doing this? And I just collect... Oh, also, these... It's interesting that these are here. These are, grave violets, which are supposed to be the hue of Ghost Flame or something like that. They're supposed to have something in common with Ghost Flame that they share. Because of that, they share the ability to sort of, I think, lure spirits or attract spirits. Are they fighting something? No. Looks like there might be something over here, so I'm just gonna... Oh, no, I don't think there is, actually. I think it's just those gross lobsters. Okay, so I have... Yeah, I can go to Grea Lucaria now. Grea Lucaria. Cool. Also, we should be able to help... What's his name? Yura. With his, Raven Mount Assassin situation. Okay, I gotta be really careful looking for it here because it's super easy to overlook it. That might be it. Yep. Sec, actually. Hold on. Holy god. Dude does a lot of damage. I need more health. That's what I should really be, like, that is the real lesson here. I'm gonna level up and get more health. I keep going, oh, I need more damage. Why is everything killing me? I think I probably need a lot more health. But I'll just start with what I can afford. Cool. So hopefully that does something. Higher level now too, so I mean I didn't see if maybe my defense went up. Okay, well I didn't get one hit. So that's something. No more healing. Everyone trying to heal. I'm the only one that can. I did it. Okay, sorry, I'm just snoozing this ad so you guys don't have to sit through it at the end. So I think this is important too, what he says here. So not the breading. Oh, that.
Leave me be.
I think that there are possibly actual worms or something inside him leading to his transformation into Shabriri.
Thanks for your help there. That bloody
I think he has a
finger was
very
thorn in
limited
my
amount of
side.
time to
And now I'm finally rid of him.
do his business.
Here's a token of thanks. I may not. I'm dying to see you. Eleonora. Yes, as he is the deadliest of all bloody fingers.
Okina
She's
is,
felled
but
many an old hand already.
I'll let you have it.
But in spite of her cessblood zealotry, if she comes for you, there is no shame in...
Remember what I was going to say, never mind. Oh, the Ravenmount Assassins. If you haven't already heard my theory on this, I'm pretty sure that the Ravenmount Assassins were assassins from a place called Ravenmount. And I think that Ravenmount is an old name for Mount Gelmir. I think that they could also possibly have been the predecessors of the Black Knife Assassins. That, because they're emulating Deathbirds, right? So I think that they were emulating basically the incarnation of death at the time. But in the Golden Order, that's not true anymore. That's not what death is. So they became the Black Knives, I think, because that is what death is in this new order. One of the reasons I really think that is because we find the Raptor set, we find the full Ravenmount Assassin set in the we find it in this cave, my favorite cave in the game. It's called Sage's Cave. Well, I touched base, so I'm safe. So in Sage's Cave, there are two bosses in this cave. First one is Garrus, the guy who rediscovered death hexes that were lost, and that Rykard found and used to convert, I presumably from Garrus. Garrus maybe told him, or he found Garrus and made him tell him, whatever. But they're also called the Ancient Hexes of Gelmir. And they're death hexes. So, and also they are the Deathbird, like, ghost flame hexes. So there is, like, a connection between the Deathbirds and Mount Gelmir. Is that actually what I wanted to say? Oh yeah, so the other boss in Sage's Cave is a Black Knife Assassin who is carrying the Concealing Veil, which was used on the Night of Black Knives. Personally, my theory is that the death hexes that they discovered there had something to do with the creation of the Black Knives, and they could have even been done there. And that could have been where the Ravenmount Assassins became the Black Knife Assassins. But anyway, it's 8:01, so my girlfriend just got back with what looks like some food. So I'm gonna eat and think, and thank you guys. Excuse me. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.